Welcome back to Soil Stories. Have you ever done everything right in your garden, only to watch your veggies fail? The culprit might be a secret war happening beneath your feet, plants fighting each other. Today we're exposing the 7 most notorious vegetable rivalries. Pairs you should never plant together. We'll dig into the science, chemical warfare, nutrient theft, and shared enemies that can ruin your harvest. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, this video will help you avoid classic mistakes and save your crops. I've learned these lessons the hard way, so you don't have to. Grab your gloves and notepad. Let's uncover the secret feuds of the vegetable world. By the end, you'll know how to turn your garden from a battleground into a thriving paradise. Let's start with a classic, tomatoes and potatoes. Both are nightshades, but that's exactly why they clash. The biggest threat? Blight. Both plants are magnets for this devastating fungal disease, and planting them together creates a perfect storm. If blight hits one, it'll jump to the other in no time. Think of it as a super spreader event in your garden. I once lost both my tomato and potato crops to blight because I planted them side by side. Trust me, it's not worth the risk. Beyond disease, they're both heavy feeders, especially for potassium and phosphorus. Planted together, they compete fiercely for nutrients. The result? Smaller potatoes, fewer tomatoes, and stressed-out plants. So, what's the fix? Distance. Keep them in separate beds or containers. Rotate crops each year. Never plant tomatoes where potatoes grew last season, and vice versa. For companions, tomatoes love basil, carrots, and marigolds. Basil boosts flavor and repels pests. Potatoes thrive with beans, corn, and cabbage. Beans even help fix nitrogen for them. Give each their own space and friends, and you'll avoid disaster and boost your harvest. Next up, beans in the allium family. Onions, garlic, leeks, and chives. This is pure chemical warfare. Alliums release compounds that disrupt the beneficial bacteria beans rely on to fix nitrogen. Without these bacteria, beans can't get the nutrients they need, leading to stunted growth and yellow leaves. I've seen identical beds, one with beans alone, one with beans and onions. The beans near onions always struggle. This effect is strongest with bush and pole beans, but peas can suffer too. The onions look fine, but the beans pay the price. Solution? Keep beans and alliums in separate beds, with a buffer zone of a few feet. Instead, pair beans with corn and squash, the classic Three Sisters method. Beans climb corn, squash shades the soil. Beans also do well with carrots, cucumbers, and radishes. Choose companions that help, not hinder, and your beans will thrive. Carrots and dill. Friends at first, rivals later. Young dill repels pests from carrots, but as it matures and flowers, it releases chemicals that stunt carrot growth. You'll notice carrots near mature dill are small and misshapen, sometimes even bitter. This allelopathy extends to other carrot family members. Fennel is even worse, and parsnips can suffer too. The trick? Timing and spacing. Plant dill first, then carrots a foot or two away. Harvest dill before it flowers. Or, use dill as a temporary companion. Pull it once it's done its pest-repelling job. Carrots love lettuce, radishes, and rosemary. Rosemary even deters carrot rust fly. Manage timing, and you can turn this rivalry into a win. Cucumbers and sage, an aromatic clash. Sage's strong scent and root secretions stress out delicate cucumber plants, reducing their vigor and yield. Sage thrives in dry, poor soil. Cucumbers need moisture and calm. In mixed containers, sage usually wins, leaving cucumbers stunted and bitter. The fix? Keep sage far from cucumbers. Instead, pair cucumbers with dill, which attracts beneficial insects, nasturtiums, Dieter cucumber beetles, and marigolds, repel nematodes. Beans and peas are also great companions, fixing nitrogen for hungry cucumber vines. Choose soothing neighbors, and your cucumbers will flourish. Corn and tomatoes. 2 garden giants, 1 crowded ring. Corn towers over tomatoes, stealing sunlight and leaving tomatoes leggy and unproductive. Underground, both are heavy feeders, battling for every nutrient and drop of water. To make matters worse, they share a major pest. The corn earworm, also known as the tomato fruit worm. Planting them together creates a pest paradise and a nutrient war. Solution? Separate patches. If space is tight, plant corn on the north side so it doesn't shade tomatoes. Use classic companions, corn with beans and squash, Three Sisters, tomatoes with basil and carrots. Give each their own team, and you'll get bigger harvests and fewer pests. Peas and garlic, another allium legume standoff. Garlic's root secretions disrupt the nitrogen-fixing bacteria peas depend on, leaving peas stunted and yellow. I've tested this. Peas alone thrive. Peas with garlic struggle. This applies to all alliums, onions, leeks, chives, and shallots. Keep peas and alliums in separate zones at least 3 to 4 feet apart. Rotate crops to let soil recover. Good companions for peas, carrots, radishes, cucumbers, and turnips. Mint can help repel aphids, but plant it in a container to keep it from taking over. Separate neighborhoods mean happy peas and a better harvest. Broccoli and strawberries, resource rivals. Broccoli grows big and fast, shading out strawberries and hogging nutrients and water. Strawberries need full sun and space to produce sweet berries, but broccoli's canopy blocks the light. Underground, broccoli's roots outcompete strawberries every time. I've seen new gardeners lose their strawberry crop by mixing these two. Solution? Give strawberries their own sunny dedicated bed. They're perennials and need space to spread. Plant broccoli in annual beds, rotating each year. Broccoli likes rosemary, dill, mint, beets and onions as companions. Separate spaces mean big broccoli heads and baskets of berries. There you have it, 7 vegetable rivalries that could be sabotaging your garden. Understanding these plant relationships is the key to a thriving, productive garden. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and join our Soil Stories community. Share this video with friends who need a gardening boost. Comment below if you've ever made these mistakes. Keep learning, experimenting, and celebrating every harvest. This is CGT from Soil Stories. Let's grow smarter together.